The first real wave of seven-figure AI businesses won't be built by solo founders. They will be built by operators who stop trying to do everything themselves. And that sounds counterintuitive because the internet keeps telling you the future is one-person empires. But here's uncomfortable truth. Solo works to start, but solo starts to break at scale. So in this video, I want to show you how I would build a seven-figure AI business with a tiny team. Not a bloated company, not 50 employees, just leverage, systems, and the right support. And I need to be very clear about something up front. This is not for day one beginners. If you don't have an offer, if you don't have customers, if you haven't made any money yet from your business, stop watching this and go do this first. Because no assistant can save a business that doesn't work, and no AI tool can fix a broken idea. What this is for is the moment right after, when the business works, when customers pay, when demand exists, and you realize the problem is you. Now, some quick context so you know where all of this is coming from. I've built and scaled service businesses. I've been an operator myself. I helped to grow the business to an 8-figure exit. And with Sparta Talent, we helped founders reclaim thousands of their hours by removing themselves from the day-to-day operations. And across all of that, the pattern is the same. The ceiling isn't the market, it's your time, it's the founder's time. So let me walk you through the framework. It's very simple and it's boring, and this is why it works. There are just 4 simple steps. Number 1, the real shift. Number 2 is the operator filter. Number 3 is the machine, and number 4 is the moat. So let's start with the reality shift first. AI didn't eliminate the work, it eliminated the need for you to do the work. That's the part people miss. Yes, AI is faster, yes, it's cheaper, and yes, it's better at a lot of tasks, but execution still has to happen. Decision still has to be made, and the customer still needs to be served. And if all that runs through your head, your calendar, your inbox, then you don't have a scalable business in the first place. You basically have a high-stress job with a logo. And the reason solo businesses stall isn't because AI isn't powerful enough. It's because the founder becomes the bottleneck of that business. So the goal is not to stay solo forever. The goal is to stay solo until the business proves itself. You build it yourself first, you serve the customers yourself, you feel the pain yourself, because pain tells you what to systematize. Which brings us to the step number 2, and this is the filter that I use for any AI business idea. Systems first means the following. Can the work be defined? Can it be written down? Can it be turned into steps? If the answer is no, then you're building a personality business. And personality businesses die when the personality burns out. Repeatability in this business means that the outcome isn't random, then you are not reinventing the wheel for every client that you get. There is a clear before and after in the business. And transferability, the last step in all of that, is the most important one. Can someone else do this work without you sitting next to them? If the answer is no, then you don't have a business, you have a dependency. This is why service businesses are such a strong entry point. They force clarity, they force the process, they force you to articulate the value that you got to your client. And once those 3 boxes are checked, scaling becomes mechanical. Now, let's talk about the machine. This is where the most founders get overwhelmed. They think scaling means hiring 5 people. After that, firing 10 people. After that, hiring managers. After then, having meetings about meetings. And that's not leverage, that's just complexity. The real machine is much simpler. There are only 3 roles that matter at the beginning. Number 1 is the founder, number 2 is the assistant, and number 3 is the AI layer. The founder's job is the direction, not execution, just direction. What are we selling? Who is it for? What does good looks like in that particular business, in that service? The assistant's job then is the execution and coordination of all of that. Running the SOPs, managing tools, handling the repeatable work. And AI sits underneath both of you. It's speeding up the thinking, it's compressing the time, it's catching all of the errors, and it's drafting, summarizing, and analyzing for you. That's what you need to use AI for. And here's what this looks like in practice. You sell a service, you deliver it yourself at first. While you deliver it, you need to document everything that you're doing. Every repeated task becomes an SOP. Every question becomes a checklist. Every mistakes become an update. That's why mistakes are so powerful in the beginning. Then you test the system, then you build. You refine it, and you remove all of the ambiguity out of all of that. Only then you transfer it to someone else. This is where most founders mess up. They delegate chaos and call it leadership. Delegation only works when clarity exists. We see this all the time. Founders come to us saying that I tried an assistant and it didn't work. What they really mean is I never explained how my brain works in the first place. So instead of hiring earlier, you hire later but better. And when the systems already exist, that's exactly how you keep your team small and the output big. Now let's talk about the moat, because starting is easy and staying in the game is hard. You see, in the AI world, features get copied, tools get commoditized, and the prices raise to zero. So your moat can't be the tool. It cannot be some idea that you got. Your moat is the operational dApps that you got. It's the SOPs that no one sees. It's the feedback loops that you actually run. It's the institutional memory inside your business. When assistants execute the work every day, they see the patterns. What breaks, what customers complain about, what actually moves the needle. That feedback flows back into the system and the system needs to improve based on that. The business compounds thanks to all of that feedback that you're getting, and that's why you need the systems. This is something that solo founders miss entirely. They are too close to work to see it clearly. With delegation, you gain the altitude out of your business. And that's where the real advantage lives. Because now competitors can copy what you sell, but they can't copy how you operate. They don't have your workflows, they don't have your learning loops, they don't have your execution muscle that you build. That's the mode that you got. That's what no one will be able to take away from you. Now, I want to close this with the mindset shift that you need to make, because this is where everything either locks in or just falls apart. Being an operator isn't about doing more. It's about letting go faster. The founders who win aren't the smartest ones. They are not the most technical ones. They are ones who decided to stop being the bottleneck the soonest. They built something that works. Then they remove themselves from it. And not emotionally, but operationally. If you're early in the game, your job is to prove the concept, serve the customers, get paid, and feel the friction. And if you're past this stage, your job is to disappear from the machine, one system at a time. That's how seven-figure businesses with tiny teams are built, quietly and predictably. And if you're at the stage where the business works but you're just overloaded, this is exactly why we build Pareto Talent. Not to replace founders, but to free them up. We train assistants to operate inside the system so founders can focus on directions and not just inbox zero stuff. Either way, here's the takeaway. AI doesn't make you rich, leverage does, and AI just makes leverage so much cheaper.